Hi there crafters, it's Louise with you today. Welcome along, and if you are new here and you haven't checked out my channel before, I am sharing a new layout for Friendship February, which is part of the Papercrafting YouTubers Hop. So down in the description box you'll actually see a whole list of other YouTube papercrafters that are participating in this month's prompt, which is Friendship February. So I had recently ordered online as part of my 3 old 3 new YouTube project. I ordered this teal collection from 49 and Market. Now, not only am I a huge fan of their rub-ons, but I am a huge fan of teal. Like, I just love teals, aquas, turquoise, you know, blues and greens and the way they combine, and I love this particular color palette. So as soon as I saw this collection from 49 and Market, I knew that I was going to need to have it, and of course I picked up some rub-ons and some ephemera pieces to go with it. I'm not considering this as part of my 3 old 3 new layouts at the moment because I haven't used enough old products. I really just stuck a lot with the new products today, but this was more about creating for that Friendship February prompt. So recently I celebrated my 40th birthday, and you might have seen some of the photos from my party, but of course I had my bestie there. My bestie and I, we have been friends now for 23 years, and it is just amazing to have her as part of my life. So super glad that she was there to celebrate my 40th with me. And of course we took lots of photos on the night, and I'm going to scrap one of those as part of Friendship February today. Now, I have printed it in black and white. My party theme was pink because I just love the color pink and I don't get to use it nearly enough. So I had a pink party, but I also had a gold dress on. And when I knew that I wanted to use this teal collection, I decided to make my photo black and white so that the colors of the collection were not going to, the colors of the photo were not going to overwhelm the colors of the collection. So all I'm doing to begin with here is just using some of those ephemera pieces to make this cluster. And you can see that the background paper that I've chosen is already kind of pre-laid out for you. And I just love this. I love that, I don't have to think very hard about creating something super pretty when I'm using this collection. The elements are there. There's a touch of different items. There's, the little bows. There's some word stickers, some word pieces, some florals. Although I do find florals a little bit of a challenge to use. But I absolutely, some days, cannot think when it comes to creating. So it's really nice to be able to just sit and make and not have to think super hard, particularly in this case with the black and white photo. It's really nice just to sit down, grab a photo, pop some layers around it, a few little bits and pieces. In this case, I'm going to add a doily behind just to, again, give it that little bit of shape around that cluster. Absolutely had the best time, and I didn't struggle with this creation. Sometimes I'll sit down and I might play around 2 or 3 times. I might move embellishments. I might try different things, think about what kind of mixed media I might put in the background. I didn't need to do any of this with this collection, so it was really nice just to sit and create and have this beautiful memory at the end of it. So I am going to use just a little bit of cardboard to bring that cluster and the photo just a tiny bit off that background. It's just kind of getting a little bit lost using the matching colors. And I'm actually going to go ahead next time I use this particular collection, because I have heaps of it left. There was so much in the collection elements. I think I'm going to use a contrasting color. So right now I've got a lot of the teal. There's only a little bit of the brown in the cluster. There's a little bit of the natural wood piece. There's a little bit of white in the background as well, but it's a beautiful collection, but I feel like if you put it with a contrasting color, it would just pop that little bit more. So I'm looking forward to getting some time to sit down and having a little play with some extra colours and a few bits and pieces from my stash, and really digging into this collection. I managed to pull out about an hour or so on a Saturday afternoon after kids' sport got cancelled, so I sat down and popped this layout together, and had such fun. So I thought it was really valuable to share it for that Friendship February YouTube hoppers. I'm a little bit behind, as you can see, but I did get there. That's the most important thing. All right, adding a couple of little rub-ons into the background, and then I sort of I look at this layout and I think about that contrast of colours, and to give you a bit of an indication of my thought process, I know I need some kind of border. So the options that I think through might be that I could doodle, so hand draw a border. I could pull out a distress ink and distress a border. I could use some mixed media, add some paste. I could trim the edges and mount this particular background onto a coordinating piece of cardstock. You could use glitter, or just like a black would really bring it to the forefront. But I end up having a look through my stash. I want to use washi tape. And there's a couple of reasons for this. I did think about like a teal or a black or some kind of washi tape that I could tear down the middle and actually make that sort of more textured border, but I couldn't find a washi tape that suited. So I decided that I'm going to go with like this sparkly off blue. It's not really blue, but it's not really teal either, and I actually think it works quite well. So I'm going to washi tape the border, and then I'm going to call this particular layout done. I hope that you enjoyed that. Thank you so much for watching. I really had fun, and I would love it if you popped over to those other YouTube hoppers and checked out their video as well. So thank you so much for visiting. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. And if you have a comment or a question, I'm always open to those as well. Thank you for visiting, and happy scrapping.